Huyen here from Homestead Dairy again. This time I get to talk to you about the Indy 500 and the excitement of that winner grabbing that glass of milk. In the 1930s, Louis Meyer was a mechanic on a racing team. Then his driver got sick. So they put Louis Meyer in the driver's seat. He had never driven before, and he finished the race. That was a huge accomplishment. Then over the years, he continued to drive and started to win. And his very first win, he was so thirsty, he asked for a glass of his mother's buttermilk. And that tradition of that milk in the winner's circle has carried on since. What's amazing to me is that the opportunity to carry on the traditions of dairy farming with the traditions of the Indy 500 is so humbling. Farmers work day and night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to bring nutritious milk to the tables of millions of people. And the race car drivers are mostly families working together to win that glass of milk. And it's just so exciting to see the driver grab that glass of milk and be part of that history of celebrating with that milk. So during the time that we were at the Indy 500 this year, it was only me. Normally I get to take my family with me and we get to celebrate with the fans. And it was just a completely different concept this year to make sure that everyone stayed safe. And it was humbling to see that as I walked past Mr. Penske and he said, "Thank you for carrying on this tradition," that it was so important for the Indy 500. And then I had the opportunity to hand that milk out, and it was different. But the winner was still so excited to drink it. And he drank 2% milk this year. Every year they do a poll to make sure that the drivers get the right kind of milk for their choices. This year there were 24 that voted on whole milk. We had 8 that were 2%, and then 1 was fat-free or skim. And I had all 3 bottles ready for whoever was going to win. So prior to the race, there were a lot of interviews. I was interviewed by newspapers, magazines, TV stations, and I was able to share the story of the dairy community and the dairy families that work so hard to produce the milk to bring to the winner's circle. Every year there's a milk person and there's a rookie, and the rookie learns about what happens at the race, and it's so chaotic normally and so full of energy that we really need that second year. And it's always a dairy farmer. It's always an Indiana dairy farmer who gets that honor and shares in the excitement with the winner. So I look forward to that, and I hope and pray that everything is better by next year so we can have a traditional Indy 500.